Yo, it's your boy LT, and I'm back with another podcast. You know what I'm saying? I think my pop filter messing up, but we ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, what's good with everybody? I'm drinking my wine today. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling fancy. Drinking on the wine. Oh, that motherfucker hitting too. Shit good. Nah, anyways, what's good? Squad. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, it was some things I was seeing on YouTube today, so I decided to go ahead and jump up on the podcast and speak my piece. Not my piece, but you know what I'm saying, get it off my chest. Ain't no need to hold it in. I got the equipment to come talk, so I'm gonna come talk. Anyways, listen, government tripping. The government tripping. So all I can say, the government tripping. They talking about another government shutdown. I know it's been a while since they had one, but like for what? What do we even need one for? You know what I'm saying? What's the whole point of having a government shutdown if like I just don't even get what the point of the shutdown is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got some sneaky stuff going on, so don't trust the government. Do not trust the government. They are the devil. They are the devil in the human form. And hell, I don't even know if they in the human form because the shit they talking about in the Supreme Court talking about the aliens. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't into politics either, so don't get me wrong. I used to be into like studying Illuminati, Freemasons, all that stuff when I was younger, but I ain't into that stuff no more, you know what I'm saying? So, but like, you can't help but to, you know what I'm saying? You can't overlook this stuff. You can't help but to say something about it because, like, you go on YouTube, that's all you see. Biden, they talking about impeachment inquiries or whatever. So, like, I ain't click on it. I don't even know what's really going on with that. But the government, they up to something, man. They always up to something. They talking about another booster shot. Bro, look, if y'all get a booster shot, if y'all get a booster shot this time, I'm gonna keep it real. You deserve whatever comes with that, man. I know you trying to be safe for your family, but you gotta think. Just think for a half second. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that got these booster shots are the ones getting sick, the ones that's needing the ventilators and stuff. So like, come on, man, just think, bro. Like, y'all can't be just acting on everything that the government say or the government do. Like, they don't care about us. They just want that dollar. You feel me? Like, they just want that dollar, and y'all know that. Why you think they exploring other planets and stuff? They talking about getting what money is here or whatever and going to another planet. That's why they going with cashless and like, come on, bro. Like, it's just giving people booster shots. The world hit 8 billion people. I want to say like last year or something. It hit 8 billion people, and for anybody that knows, they've been trying to depopulate the earth. They can't control 8 billion people, so then they want to hit you with the chips that's about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Scanning your hand to pay for your stuff. You ain't even gotta pull money out. Everything cashless. They already got the tap cards where you can tap and pay, Apple Pay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think. Just put two and two together because they not. Bro, they got something up their sleeve. Like, they trying to kill us. They talking about another epidemic, government shutdown. Like that. Like, they raising the prices on everything. They making lab meat. They selling the Burger King and the win or is it the Burger King and McDonald's 50 cent penny burger. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Just think for a second. Like, the shit is crazy. They are the devil in a human's form. You know what I'm saying? These owners, chain owners, restaurant owners, hell, you gotta think. Even the vegan foods nowadays ain't even really safe to buy. If you don't really know how to make it yourself, it ain't even safe to buy because you gotta think like anybody that don't know Bill Gates that invested and bought so many acres of farm, like bro, like, and you know what Bill Gates is up to. You know what he's up to. 2015, he said on the TED Talk, "You don't be successful with wars with by weapons." You know what I'm saying? You don't do wars with weapons. You do wars with being successful at healthcare, being successful at healthcare, pandemics, and it was something else. And they putting all this into effect right now. And like we still got people that's like believing and buying and like even Trump, but like Trump wasn't on the same stuff, man. I ain't gonna even get into that because like you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna get too into that. But like we gotta think, man, Biden ain't for us, bro. He falling every time you go on Twitter. He, you know what I'm saying? He tripping. He probably gonna be, man, Biden ain't mentally or physically ready to be no president. Like, look at this man, bro. Like, come on, we gotta think for a second. We gotta think. You know what I'm saying? The government is not your friend. They're not your friend. They can give you much money as they want, but they're not your friend. They're gonna use you to the death. They're gonna use you till it's over. You know what I'm saying? Me too. I ain't sitting up talking like I ain't out here working or you know what I'm saying, doing what I gotta do to pay my bills or whatever. But they using us until it's all said and done. Like they ready. You know what I'm saying? And then like they sending people to wars and stuff, and people don't even know what these wars are for. They sending people overseas, and like they don't even know what it's for. Like, bro, come on, it's not for no peacekeeping. It ain't for none of that, man. Come on, we gotta put our heads. We gotta think for a second. I talked to somebody at Planet Fitness one day. He in the I don't know if it's like the Army, Air Force. I don't know what it was, but he was in the military. So he's talking about he had to go Iraq or somewhere. He had to go somewhere for something. He had to go train somewhere first, and then he had to go to Iraq or whatever, wherever they had to go. And I knew he couldn't answer why he was going, so I was asking him. I was like, so, what are y'all going for? And he's like, I don't know. It's because they're not allowed to ask questions. Once you swear under that oath and you sign in papers, it don't matter what they say. You gotta go do it. You can't ask no questions. You gotta go do it. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, dude, like, nah, I ain't really feeling this. Like, I'm trying to get my way up out of this, so I ain't gotta go. I'm like, well, shit, you gonna have to injure yourself or something, cause like they ain't going. You got if you once you in there, you in there. I understand the benefits and the stuff. You know what I'm saying? When you get married, it's good. That shit look good, but like all in all, when it's time to get deployed, it's time to get deployed. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no if, ands, and buts about it. It's time to get deployed when it's time to get deployed. You feel me? So, hey, I mean, but you know what you get into when you swear under that oath. I mean, some people do, some people don't. Like I said, they're not going to explain everything to you. They're just going to explain the good part, the benefits. Oh, if you stay in there or the army or whatever for this long, good. And listen, I'm not knocking the army. I'm not knocking Air Force or whatever you do. I thank you for fighting for the country. You know what I mean? I thank you for your service. But I'm talking about like when you get in there, they don't really tell you what you should know. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if they do, some people gonna be like, "Oh no, I don't want to do this," or "I'm cool." You feel me? So, nah, I'm not knocking on it. I thank all you for your service. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big thing. Like that's a big deal. Like that's something I can own up and say I probably wouldn't do. You feel me? So yeah. But yeah, man, like we gotta understand, like this government is not to help us, and these vaccines, bro. Listen, y'all gotta understand that it takes like 10 years to successfully make a vaccine. I know science and shit has upgraded. I know the world has changed, but they're coming out with vaccines in like a year, if that. And the thing is, the people getting these vaccines, they getting sick, they dying, they getting paralyzed, bro. Like they can't, like you know what I'm saying? They still getting COVID. Like not trying to be funny. I haven't had COVID yet. They can say I had it, but I technically did not have it, cause like they said, it was some dudes I worked with at Planet Fitness at one point when I was working there. They got sick and they was real bad off. I didn't get sick. I just went and got tested and told them that there was some people that got sick that, you know, at my job, and it came back positive. So I'm like, cool, I'll take these days off and get paid. But I was cool. I mean, I wasn't gonna go around my grandma or nothing just in case I was like asymptomatic. But I'm like, I'm a firm believer in God. So it's like if God give you symptoms to know that something is wrong, I feel like I'm gonna go by them symptoms. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I'm sick, as a doctor say I'm sick. You're asymptomatic. You don't have no symptoms. Like, come on now. I've always had symptoms from when I'm sick. Whether it was a bad sick, like bad cold, or it was just a cold, like took you a few days to get over. Like I always knew when I was sick, like don't matter. Even when I felt sick and wasn't sick, like you ever woke up and you just feel like, damn, like I don't feel good. But once the day get going, like your body wake up and you good. You know what I'm saying? You were sick for that moment, but you know what I'm saying? You good later on. You had symptoms. Your body gave you symptoms that you were sick. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be out here with, not saying it don't happen, but there ain't too many people that's gonna be out here with cancer and not have cancer, you know, and I know they don't have none, you know what I'm saying? Because like when you get them cancer symptoms, it's like you getting, constantly getting sick. It's just like the repetitive things that just constantly happen over and over and over, and you just wondering why. Whole time is because you getting sick or you sick from like whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? My aunt passed from breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? And just like different things was happening, and then like she went, and it was like stage 4. You know what I'm saying? So like you gonna have symptoms when you sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just don't understand like how they can be like, oh, you're asymptomatic, so you're not gonna know when you're sick. What? All right, but I'll take this free week off of work and get paid. I ain't gonna argue that, but like, come on now, and they about to start this again. You know what I'm saying? So like, with this government shutdown, I don't know where it's gonna put us at. As far as like jobs, like I don't who got job security. I don't even know if my job is considered job security. I would assume so because these people got blow and goes and they have to come get calibrated like every month or every 2 months. So I would assume mine is like job security, and then I'm not dealing with the public too much, so I don't see why my job would be shut down. And you can't get a not saying you can't get a robot, but I highly doubt that the company I work for is gonna get robots or whatever to install these blow and goes. Like I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure they'll just shut the whole thing down before they even do that. So it's just hard to tell right now with this government shutdown. Be kind of like iffy. Prices on everything going up, but your wages stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Rent want to go up because everything else go. Once one thing go up, everything else goes up with it. Gas go up, food goes up. Hell, your car insurance company want to add whatever to it. It's like now your rent about to go up with it. Like everything. So man, it's just I don't know where I don't know. I don't really know where it's gonna take us. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how this about to play out. It'd be like scary at first. You know what I'm saying? It was scary like last time they had it because you just like you worried about your money, your paycheck, and you just don't know how that's gonna play out. And then once they just like shutting down for months at a time, then it's like at that point I was scared to file income taxes because it's like, are you gonna get your return or, you know, is everything gonna pan out correctly? You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man. Like I just don't know how that's gonna. They just doing stuff. If you ask me, like, what's the point of the shutdown? What's the point of the shutdown? Like, I'm gonna have to do some research on that, man. And then they got people getting these booster shots again, free booster shots, and then you got people actually going to get them. It's like the fifth booster shot people done took, fifth or sixth booster shot, bro. Y'all need to quit taking that stuff. Like you don't even know what's in it. Doctors probably don't even know what's in it because they're not the ones that's dealing with it. They're just the ones that's giving it to you. They the drug dealers. Yeah, and it costs, and then they get paid so good just to deal you drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like it all goes hand in hand. They just legally giving you drugs, and that shouldn't even be legal because the stuff that's probably in there is BS. It's like the food, the lab made meat and stuff, man. Like apparently they using real meat to make lab made meat, but that don't even make sense. Hold on. That don't even make sense. How does that make sense that they're making lab made meat, but they making it from real meat? It's just like grinded up or like pureed or whatever. How are they doing it? That don't even make sense. And they're doing the lab made meat because it's not, apparently there's shortages on chickens, cows. You know what I'm saying? Like there's shortages on all this stuff. So like how are they taking that meat and making it into lab made meat unless that meat, when they make it into lab made meat, it makes it like it makes more out of what they putting in there. But bro, I'm cool. I seen one video, a dude use like real meat, but he was doing like 3D printed. I'm just like, bro, we about to start eating food from a computer. We about to start eating from a computer. So just like I can't remember what state it is, but apparently they already got a McDonald's to where you go in there and you put your order in, and there's a little robot back there just going around just doing the fries and doing everything, bringing your bro gone. Like that's crazy. People ain't even got jobs in that whatever area that is. There's people walking around there that need jobs, but then you try to go apply at that McDonald's whole time is straight. It's nothing but robots. You can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like it's bad out here, bro. It's bad out here. And then like people be wondering why I don't have kids. Like it's not the time. I know I'm 30. I know I waited a little late, but it's like even now, if I was 20 and I had a kid, my kid would be 10. So it's like even still, like I still gotta like I gotta protect this guy. I gotta still provide food for him. Like and kids get it's more expensive the older kids get. You know what I'm saying? They getting bigger. You gotta buy different clothes. You gotta buy food. So now you're not just feeding you. You feeding you and another human. And 10-year-olds is eating like grown men and women. So it's I think it's best I didn't have kids. And right now it's just like pushing me away more and more from it. But it, like, don't get me wrong. If it happened, it happened. I'm always be there. I'm always do what I got to do for, my responsibilities. But it's just like planning it, just doing it. Nah, even like I would still think about it. Even if I had a girl that's like rich, or if I was rich, like I would still think about that. Cause like, are you rich enough to? Not even that. Forget being rich. Like, man, they say you can't prepare for a kid, and then with the way the government is, you definitely ain't gonna be able to predict and prepare for like your kid and like the money situation. I don't understand how people be having five, six kids, even two, three, and four, like, and working regular jobs and providing all this. Like, salute to you. I don't know how y'all do it. I ask my mom to this day, like, how do y'all do it? Like, how did you do it back in the day? Like, my oldest is like 40, 41, 40, 41, I think. I'm the youngest. I'm 30. My middle like 35, 36. And I just be wondering like, how did my mom do it? You know what I'm saying? Even back in the day, things wasn't as expensive, but if you wasn't making as much money, shit was still expensive. You feel me? She made it work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know we were struggling until I got older. Like I knew we were struggling, but I didn't know we was like low key on that borderline of like legit poor. I don't even know if I would say that, but like as I get older and you look back, it's like yeah, you was pretty close to not having much at all. Luckily, I knew people that I knew as a kid. I played ball. People all looked out for me and my family, so I got love for them always. But yeah, man. But like people with these kids, man, especially right now, I feel for you. Like I mean, I be wishing that stuff something that I could do to help people like that, but hell, it's hard out here everywhere. And people think, oh, move out of West Virginia or move out of wherever you at. They be saying like move out of there for better opportunity, but you got to think wherever you go, I mean not the opportunity, but wherever you go, you may make more money in this other state. You may make more, but you got to understand everything else is more expensive. Eat like toothpaste, body wash, just little house essentials is more expensive than like for instance West Virginia. I stay in West Virginia. So it's like things is more expensive. Like if I was to move to like North Carolina and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna make better money than what I would make here, but the rent's gonna be more. The bill, the everything I need from stores and stuff, it's gonna be more. Gas is probably gonna be more. So it's like it's all gonna even out to like to where you just either you struggling or you just paycheck to paycheck. Like you just all gonna even out. You're not gonna just unless you go and get a much better job. My ear keep itching. Somebody must be talking about me. This one was itching. And this one was it. This one itching. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I feel for the people that got all these kids. Like shit's a struggle. Shit's a struggle. So if you got you got kids and you mentally stable, and or even if you're not mentally stable and you show off like you are, I salute you. I salute because I sit back and look at some people and I'm just like, bruh, how? How? I don't get it. I don't get it. And listen, before I do get off here, I want to tell y'all, be careful out here. Ladies, be careful. Fellas, be careful. The devil will portray itself in human form if he got to. So be careful. It ain't everything ain't what it seems, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning that too, but I gotta preach it to y'all so I can keep reminding myself to keep pushing at that. You feel me? So yeah. But anyways, I'm about to get up off here. I just had to get on here, man, because the government tripping. We gotta buckle down, save up a little money. But it's like, how do you save money when they going cashless? You know what I'm saying? Like, even though you can keep the money in your account, which is what most people do, but I don't trust banks. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't trust banks. Like, I don't trust is like keeping like I will, but I don't trust keeping all my money like in just one area on it. Like, man, all it takes is a lock up, like something to shut down. Like, bro, I don't know. It's just like too easy to cut shit off with that. With them, with like just going cashless. Like, say they hit a power grid or power shut, outage or whatever. You can't use no ATMs. You can move money probably from this. You could probably move money from this account to that account, but you can't take it out. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't use it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so look, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, y'all can check out my podcast on all platforms. Give me a follow on the social medias. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get up here and get this government stuff off my chest. I was literally laying in there watching TV and I was like, yo, like what they talking about a shutdown? Like what's going on? A shutdown. And I like, and then it's COVID stuff. Talking about a new strain coming out. How y'all know a new strain coming out? How y'all know how many people gonna catch this virus or whatever? Like how do y'all know this? Come on, you gotta ask questions. Like I feel like we not asking the right questions because it's just like people just hear this and just jump up and abide by anything they say. Abide by Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just abide by anything you say. You need to ask more questions and like yeah. So anyway, man, like y'all follow the socials. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to see my videos as soon as they drop, click the little bell too. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, yeah. But I'm going to holler at y'all, man. This the LT podcast, and I appreciate y'all. We out.